Now to Project Drive Safer, TMJ4's year-long effort to combat reckless driving and highlight potential solutions. Right now, the Village Board in Whitefish Bay is meeting to discuss and possibly vote to change the speed limit on a portion of Lake Drive from 30 to 25 miles per hour. It's a move several communities have taken recently, including Milwaukee, where a change was just approved along a portion of Prospect Avenue. Earlier today, I talked with a local expert and with neighbors in Whitefish Bay about whether they think this move would be effective.
We see a lot of traffic here, and most people are driving a bit too fast.
Mark Flagg lives in Whitefish Bay, and as a dog walker, he says he sees speeding drivers often on this stretch of Lake Drive near Clody Park.
Well, we live right off Santa Monica, and that's 25, and unless the police are parked there, people go zooming along there at all hours at 45 and 50.
He says to stop the dangerous driving, there's a need for increased enforcement. That opinion comes as the Village Board weighs reducing the speed on the stretch of Lake Drive between School Road and Silver Spring from 30 miles per hour to 25. In Whitefish Bay, the Village Board's Public Works Committee has been talking about reducing the speed on this stretch of road for some time now. And at their last meeting on July 25th, they opened the discussion up to public. And some neighbors did speak out in favor of the speed reduction. Some said they were not concerned, but there were some that showed no support, and both of the people who did not support the speed reduction said that they would rather see more enforcement in the area instead. And what would you say from your perspective and from your understanding of the research to neighbors who say, why don't we just enforce the 30 miles per hour instead of cutting down to 25?
Yeah, so part of what can make a speed limit reduction even more effective is enforcement or engineering type treatments that change the roadway design so that they're more supportive of a slower speed limit. However, just the sign itself can indicate what is expected out of drivers.
UWM professor of urban planning Robert Schneider points to research when saying these speed limit changes can have big impacts.
What we've seen from research recently in the last 5 years from Boston and from Seattle is that simply lowering the speed limit will have some effect on driver behavior.
Research by the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety found that when Boston lowered the default speed limit from 30 to 25 miles per hour, drivers were nearly 30% less likely to exceed speeds of 35 miles per hour and 8.5% less likely to exceed 30 miles per hour. In Seattle, IIHS research found the speed limit reduction was associated with a more than 17% reduction in odds that a crash would result in injury.
If we have a decrease in speed limit, we have a reduction in the expected risk for crashes and injuries.
For Mark, whether the speed limit stays 30 or drops to 25, he hopes people are held accountable for their driving behavior.
I think they should pretty much leave it alone and just patrol a little more often and maybe be a bit more liberal with the tickets.
And here's your reminder that you play a key role in our efforts to combat reckless driving with Project Drive Safer. You can send us story ideas or watch all of our previous reporting at projectdrivesafer.com.